Hello and welcome to the ArchMagosArchives. Today I'm playing Everquest Next Landmark Alpha. Now, you probably are not wondering what this is, but I'll explain. It's Everquest Next Landmark Alpha. Yeah, kind of a lot. Okay, Everquest Next is this huge new MMO coming up in some unknown period of time. Whoa, Alpha. Be right back, 1 minute. Whoa, Nelly. Like I said, welcome to the Alpha. Oh god. So what this game is it's not actually, first of all, just watch this. This is amazing. Or not. This is the alpha of an MMO that will be coming up soon. It's not even an MMO. This is the alpha of a Minecraft-like building game that also will be kind of the prelude to an MMO. And here's why this is kind of awesome. You know, Minecraft, you can dig out blocks. I'm not saying anything bad about Minecraft. I love that game very much. Well, in this, you can kind of just, you know, dig out anything, really. Just dig it out. Have some fun with it. You can get some loot occasionally. You got Essence of Earth. Which makes sense, because I'm, you know, digging in Earth. Anywho, so, and then there will also be EverQuest Next, which is going to be this huge, big MMO. That'll be really impressive. And, yeah, so I'm excited for this. And, unfortunately, one warning. Before anyone purchases this in alpha, which I kind of suggest you don't, because unless you're going to get used to the tools, or make a video on it like I guess I am, there's not really any point to purchasing it in alpha unless you kind of just want to get used to the, you know, funness of it, or the tools to get into the paid, what do you call it, there's like a paid shop that you'll be able to do, so you can have people buy your buildings that you make, which kind of defeats the purpose of making buildings, but whatever. Anywho, so I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to be knocking this down for much more, but you can destroy these trees. I played it a bit before, but the server I was on was full of claims. And this one's not full of claims, so I shall claim something quite nifty. I'm going to go to this forest. Wow, so I'm trying to talk about what I've done in this game so far. I have not done anything. Getting that over quickly. All I've done is I kind of looked around, found some claims on the first day, except I found a great place to claim, and I mean terrible place, because everywhere else is full. Fortunately, the server has nothing claimed yet. But, because there's only 2 servers when it first came out. And then right as I found a place, there's a maximum claim limit reached, which is kind of awful. And there probably was a way to actually find that out, but I didn't see it, so you know. And also, before you buy this game, bloody hell, well, just look at my frame rate right now. And this is on high settings. Now, if you've watched our previous videos, you know I have a terrible computer, but that's not true anymore because I've made my own computer, and it's not terrible. It's actually rather good. And so if you have a low performance computer, I highly suggest you don't get into the alpha. Okay. As it's not the best optimized. Plus, well, obviously it's not the best optimized because it's an alpha, but it runs pretty poorly on high graphics. I mean, it's 30 FPS, which isn't terrible, but I'll quickly explain what I'm running on. I'm running on an i7 4770K quad-core processor with SLI GTX 760s. So you'd expect a little bit higher than, you know, 30 frames with that, but like I said, it is an alpha, and it is quite an impressive game, so, you know, the hope is it gets better, but also you can, all of these are little pixels, or voxels I think they're called. Oh, it's a bit glitchy though, since it is an alpha, but it is incredibly impressive, and I wouldn't suggest you pick it up now, like I said earlier, but I would suggest you either get into the open beta or get into the closed beta, as I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it then. The only thing you really get in this, besides, you know, getting used to the tools, making videos or whatever, is you get to experience the world, but all your stuff gets wiped before the open beta. There's not too much point of this, although you can kind of get used to having fun. It's always a good reason. And then, so, it's most of what you do is you build and you craft. Oh, I have not gotten where I wanted to be. I'm going to go next to that tree, because that tree looks cool. But, so, most of what you do in this game is you build and you craft. And by building, what you do is you find a claim, which I'm doing right now, if you haven't realized, whatever, is I'm trying to find a claim right now to make a house, or make, you know, whatever. Not going to go that way, because there's bunch of people over here. But I'm actually going to stay here, because those guys seem to have relatively pleasant stuff. Unfortunately, you can't mine in your claims, so I'm going to quickly get rid of this. I mean... oh. There we go. So what you do is you mine, you get materials, and then you craft stuff. And you can craft better picks, buildings, basically a lot of stuff. And then, this is a rather nice place to set my claim. Zufar shall be founded here. Or not? Like said, Alpha. Why can't I make a claim here? Whoa. What the hell? This is very interesting. I may need to have a little break and contact you shortly. Alrighty then. Okay, well, contact you shortly. Bye for now. Fatal flaw, by the way, you cannot cut cactuses. Fatal flaw. Also, forgot to mention, 30 FPS is only when I'm recording. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. It's normally 50 FPS, 40 to 50 FPS, which is still pretty low, honestly. The first thing like this, but, you know, take what you can get. Also, one thing to say, finding a claim is a pain in the ass with this current system. I've got one to sort of work once. It wasn't the greatest location, but honestly, after like 10 minutes of searching, not really looking for the greatest location. So I'm going to show you what I mean. There's nothing here. Oh, okay, confirm. Okay, yay! I have a claim now. I can go down with it, which is actually fine, because I'm intending to build something underground. But yes. Well, awesome. Mad Shero's claim number 1. I have no idea what to do with this, but by goo. What is this? Is this mine? Give me your thing. Yes. Oh! Pretty. Now, be right back when I figure out what to do. And good day to y'all. Also, one last thing before I go. I know this is terrible video, but whatever. This game, even though it's a bit, you know, cartoony and it has horrible loading distance, it actually can be quite pretty, which is kind of cool. So, yes, sayonara, and goodbye. Wow, just looking at that mountain in the distance is very interesting, to say the least. So good day to y'all. Hope you have a good amount of luck. And, yeah, I suggest you probably try to get into the beta. And we'll have more videos of this, if you care to watch them. I will probably have a few building videos, and probably part 2 of this, where I kind of have a little bit of basis of understanding of the buildings. And I'm like Lord of the Rings 3, or the, you know, Return of the King, and have 17,005 endings. So that's always fun. Well then, goodbye.